3 months ago, I said yes to going on a date with Brenton, a straightforward Marine who is now my funny and as sweet as can be boyfriend. Or according to my mom, a pretty nice guy that I spend a lot of time with. One major part in every relationship is being able to have trust in one another. That's why when it came time for him to meet my parents, I was a bit nervous because I wanted them to feel that they could trust him just as much as I do. Because in my family, we have a certain rule when it comes to boys.
Well, there's no boys. We don't like the idea of boys, right? That was my idea, is to keep them away. No, you know my feeling. I didn't ever want you to have a boyfriend in high school. I wasn't strictly forbidding you to go out on dates or anything like that. It wasn't a strict thing, but I just, that's not a time in your life when you need to be settled down with one boy. I'd rather you date lots of boys. You're not going to marry any of these people.
So then my dad decided, let's invite him over for Sunday dinner. But there was one thing I kind of forgot to mention. Brenton wanted to drive me and his little puppy from where we go to school in Phoenix to Chicago over the break. And of course, I would need my parents' permission. So not only did they need to trust him that night, but trust him to drive me across the country.
I was excited because you haven't been home for dinner in a long time, so I wanted to catch up with you. I was excited that Brenton was coming over because he does have the Marine background and we could talk. And you seem to have been spending more and more time with him, so I did want to kind of give my own personal assessment of him and his personality and kind of where he stood in life. So I was excited by that. I always like to make Sunday dinner.
We had steak. There was potatoes and salad.
I tried something new with the steak that I was really happy about. We had enough steak. We had steak and those little potatoes were delicious.
And I made my famous corn on the cob on the grill. It's very fancy looking, but I don't have it. I can't display it right now for show. And we had a nice little dessert.
Yeah, and I was just playing music and working in the kitchen and enjoying it.
We had some pretty delicious dessert. And I remember being relaxed and casually talking to your mom and your dad and you. And just getting to know them and letting them get to know me. And a nice relaxing atmosphere. Frank Sinatra was playing in the background.
And that was it. I wasn't the only thing that I was focused on was making sure that everything was done on time so that it was hot and we could have a good meal. And I was kind of prepping while your mom spent 2 hours getting ready. So she wasn't even part of the picture. But that's when I realized she was nervous.
I didn't realize I was so excited. He says I was, and I believe him, because I guess I was a little nervous. It's just a sign that you're growing up. And I guess it was a bigger deal than I was consciously aware of. But yeah, just, you're getting older. I don't know, you're not my little girlness. You're always my little girl, but it's just another milestone marching towards adulthood, I suppose.
I hope that everybody got along and that we could do it again, because I enjoy having that kind of, that you get together for dinner. And, in my family, when we get together for dinner, it starts at 5 and it ends at 10. And we all just sit around and everybody just kind of talks and has fun. That's what my family life is all about.
And it's important for a boy to come home and feel like he has to impress us. I mean, I think that that's important, that someone comes over and that they're super polite and that I know that they're going to treat you well.
I didn't really imagine it as a milestone either until afterward. But now, they trust him, I'm relieved, and we did make our Chicago adventure come true.
It's natural to feel nervous. That's okay. The parents might even be nervous too on the inside. But just go in, be yourself. That's the best way for people to get to know each other.
Yeah, I think it's... No, I don't think I feel relieved. I just wonder, okay, I hope that went well.
But before he came over, though, Peter was like, okay, what's our approach going to be? Are we going to do good cop, bad cop? Are you going to yell at him the whole time? And I'm going to just like, should I not do anything? Should I get involved? Or should we just pretend like it's not a big deal and just have dinner? And I'm like, maybe we should just have dinner and not make it a big deal.
Crumbs all over. There's this yellow rag that looks like it was cleaned.
That goes underneath the sink. We use that so I don't use the dishcloth on things.
Well, where'd my dishcloth go then?
I haven't touched your dishcloth.
This is soaking wet.
I mean, you're at an age now where the great thing, I mean, I've always enjoyed spending time with you. Like, I have always just really liked hanging out with you. I mean, we like to hang out with you. It's not, so anyone who is in your life, they're going to have to be cool enough that we like to hang out with them too, if they want to be around. But
So first, can you state your name and spell it?
oh, my name is Brandy Walker, Brandewalker.
Perfect. And can you state your title?
I'm Olivia's mother.
Wonderful.
Should I just talk? Is that what you're trying to get me to just talk?
Yeah, just talk about it.
Well, I wish I had my Barack Obama mug. I think that would be better for just a little prop.
Where is it?
I was just joking, but it's probably in the dishwasher, I imagine.
Too.
Not really. You know how I feel. I don't want to get to know these people too much because I don't expect them to be around very long. He's not going to be my best friend, right? He should always have to impress me. He should always have to try to impress me, is my opinion. I think that's important. I'm not going to make things super easy for him, but I'm not going to scare him away also.
My perception of him at this point is that he's a, talented, smart, solid young man.